Hi, I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's episode of Craft Corners Kits to Go. We're almost to Memorial Day now, and Memorial Day is a time where we remember and think of the people that we've lost over the years. And when I was a little girl, it was mostly people that we'd lost in the war. Um, Nowadays, it's anybody you've loved and lost. And I think that it would be fitting for us to make a Memorial Day tribute. So for this craft, you're going to need some larger craft sticks. You're going to need some paint in red and white. You're going to need uh, something to paint on. I used these paper plates, but something to protect your table. In your kit, you're going to get some poppies to put on this. And you'll need scissors and glue dots. White glue would be nice, but it's not a requirement. I'm going to send you glue dots home. I have strips of starred paper, which the glue dots will work fine on. And I also have pieces of fabric that have stars on it, which if you use the fabric, you're probably going to want to use the white glue because it holds it better than the glue dots would. But it just depends on what you want to do. You can use glue dots on this and it will hold it. It just won't hold it as well. The finished product is a Memorial Day tribute. Now this one I made with fabric and with the craft sticks and the poppies. This was my grandfather who was killed in World War II. So I thought it'd be fitting to make a memorial for him. So to start out with, you're going to take your craft sticks and you need to end up with 5 red ones and 4 white ones. So in all, you're going to need 9 craft sticks. And you want to paint these, make 5 of them red, 4 of them white, and let them dry. And that would be an overnight thing where you let them dry. Now I have made mine ahead, so I need 5 red and 4 white, and these are good and dry. So I'm going to lay 2 red ones like this, and then start with the white one at the top and work your way down in a stripe like the flag. So missed one, didn't I? There you go. So they're going to lay like this, and for my project today, I'm going to use glue dots. So what you would do is you would make sure that you get a glue dot on every one of these going down. So you start at the top and put a glue dot at the end on the upright red posts, and take your white and stick it in really good. And if you do this way, these glue dots should hold fine, but it's going to take quite a few of them to do this. So let's continue. And just put a glue dot on each side as you go down and try to make the sticks stay parallel to or perpendicular to each other. That means straight up and down. So I'm on the third stripe now. And I didn't do this ahead of time, so it's going to take me a few minutes here. So now I'm on the fourth one. This will be red. So I'm alternating red and white, just like the flag. And this one. And we just now have two more to do. And one more. Let's get another sheet of glue dots here. Now you will see that there's a little tiny bit left after the last one. So what we will do is we will use this as the top part. And this is where we're going to put our hangers. So on the back, I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and I'm going to use glue dots and put one on each side and fasten my ribbon to that. If it turns out you have sticky stuff on the outside, you can put a little piece of paper on that to keep it from going anywhere. But then you have a hanger like this. Now, you will have either a piece of paper like this or a piece of fabric like this, because I ran out of fabric and so then I went to paper. The paper will glue nicely with glue dots. If you use the fabric, you can either use glue dots or white glue. If you use white glue, you need to let it dry. But white glue would probably hold that down better. I'm going to use glue dots. So it doesn't really matter which way you go with this, but I'm just saying you have a choice there because I think the white glue might make it last longer. So I'm going to put this up in the upper left corner. And I put a couple glue dots down, and then I'm laying it on it. Actually, I think the glue dots will be fine on cloth too. Then I'm going to put two at the other corners. Now, I'm assuming you have someone in mind that you would like to memorialize on this tribute. And now what you want to do is you want to take a marker and you want to mark that person's name and the date you lost them. So I would take this marker and I would write their name and the date that I lost them. Then I wrote Lieutenant Colonel Ralph T. Garber. You can write whoever it is that you want to remember. And then after you do that, you can take your poppies, which you will get some of those in your kit. They're going to come like this. And you just take your scissors, and you don't have to cut all the way out a poppy. You can just cut the white around like that and glue it to your project. And if you write your person's name that you lost and then put the poppies next to it. The poppies are supposed to be in memory of. So glue your poppies down with more glue dots. And when you're finished with that, if you didn't use white glue, you are done. If you used white glue, you still need to let it dry. But in the end, you will have a Memorial Day tribute that you can hang up and have to remember that person by. So you have a lovely Memorial Day, and I'm wishing you good memories, and I'll see you next week on Craft Corner Kits to Go. Thank you.